All right, we are live. Hey guys, what is happening? MK here, and surprise, we got a live stream here with my guy Mucci Robinson. Say what's up, my guy.
What's good? How y'all doing?
Pretty good. We're all doing pretty good here at 9:30 on a Thursday night. It's pretty a different time to go live, but hey, anytime like the present, right? So,
Right.
go like that, go like that. So to start off, we're gonna actually just kick it right into high gear and and just talk about the Chris Sims top 40 list, and I'm gonna pull it up right now. So just give me 1 second. And I feel like this list is just like ridiculous and I shoot. Why can't I pull it up? Huh. That's so weird. I'll get it in a second, don't worry. Click on the share. Yep, I get that. I mean, we could just talk about it right here. I don't know why it's not coming on, but yeah, just Chris Sims is having Jalen Hurts as number 40. I mean, not even making the top 40. What are your thoughts on that? And we is Jalen Hurts being disrespected? I feel like he is. I really feel like he is because there's some quarterbacks on this list that it's just not worth it. I mean, Trevor Lawrence is on here and he hasn't touched anything. I mean, touched a single NFL. Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson. I mean, it is what it is about him. Yo, what's up, Slay? All good?
Yeah, something wrong with my computer, so my apologies.
We're all good. We're all good. So, I was just talking about how Tua, oh not Tua, Trevor Lawrence is 28 on this list here, and I'm like, is he being overrated right now? Because I feel like he is.
First of all, he must be just going by his college stats. That's all in Danny. But at the end of the day, this is the NFL right now. So as of right now, he don't have no stats until he play his first game. And then again, like I said, we're talking about Chris Sims. At the end of the day, I'm not going to take him serious because he only played with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and he didn't put up great numbers. So him having this list, it really doesn't say nothing to me until otherwise. He got good quarterbacks up here. As far as with Patrick Mahomes being number one, I give you that, but you don't have Jalen Hurts in here. Like that makes no sense to me.
You have Kellen Mond, who's a backup to Kirk Cousins on here. And I'm like, uh, who? I never even heard of this guy, honestly, until I even saw this. And you got Sam Darnold at 19, which I kind of agree with. Fitzpatrick at 23. I feel like that's a little too high. We got Jared Goff there. He really fell off, in my opinion. Jared Goff really fell off.
Again, this is what I'm saying. This is why I just can't wait until the season starts. And once you see Jalen Hurts, you see what it is.
Yeah, yeah, you do. I mean, just gotta just wait for the season to start and for him to prove everyone wrong, I guess, because that's what he's been doing. And he got benched, and then he went over to Oklahoma. Where'd he go to again? Was it Oklahoma? No,
Yeah, he went to
it was.
Oklahoma.
Okay, so he went there and he balled out, and so I think that's him right now, right? It's just the way he plays, just the recognition he's getting, and Trey Lance at 38, he's a rookie too.
Exactly. Listen, he's a good quarterback, but again, he did good in college. They didn't even reach the NFL yet. So it's like, why are y'all disrespecting Hurts so bad? At least he got experience, and at least he got 4 games in. He wasn't perfect in the last three, but he won against the Saints. And I mean, just take it with like what Joey Shake say, take it with a grain of salt. Like he's going to get better. I mean, he's going, and after what he's doing in practice now, obviously he's better than the other two quarterbacks that we had. So he's going to do something. Think about it. Look at his documentaries. If you look at his documentaries now, from getting benched, from transferring to a different school and still winning championships, going in there, going for a touchdown after Tua had threw him a touchdown threw him a pass for a touchdown. He's going to do great things for us. I mean, so again, Chris Sims. I mean, I get it, but it's going at the end of the day, it's going to get back into his face.
Yeah, it really is. I just can't wait for him to just ball out with the weapons we got around him. I mean, Devontae Smith, that alone, I still can't believe we got him. I still can't believe. I woke up this morning and I was like thinking, like, how did we get Devontae Smith? It's just like, how? And it just like bothers me. It didn't bother me. I mean, that's a wrong choice of word. I mean, like, it's still shocking. Yo, what's good? Let's go, Birds. Tomorrow I'm on your channel. Let's get it. But yeah, Chris Sims, top 40 list, Jalen Hurts. Where do you think he'll be on this list, or he should be?
Well, somebody else got a list saying that Hurts and Sanatan.
Is a casual football fan? Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Yo, send me the thumbnail, Birds, whenever you get a chance. Yeah, just like this whole thing, just bad. And guys, smash that like button. Come on. It helps the channel go out there. We got 3 people in here right now. It's late for me, but yeah, the grind don't stop here. So smash the like button, make sure this goes out, and yeah, big things coming on next week. So stay tuned for that. But
and then you got Joe Burrow. Better, like Joe Burrow is not better than Jalen Hurts.
He had a torn ACL, right? He had a torn freaking ACL.
Right. Then you got Daniel Jones. Then you got James Winston. Come on, Jameis Winston. Like, are you serious?
Yeah, I mean, when was the last time he actually touched the field? I mean, he's going to start this year, but Drew Brees is not even playing. Drew Brees retired.
And then he got Marcus Mariota. I mean, come on, cut it out.
Yeah, Cam Newton, top 20.
Then you got Carson Wentz. Like, Carson Wentz, he had a bad year. You got Drew Lock. You got Tua. Come on. Like, see, stuff like this, I mean, I get it. Jalen Hurts probably look at it and he probably just laugh and just say, all right, just wait and see. That's all. Because I know Sirianni got something in store. Like, this is what I'm saying. This is why I can't wait until it starts. Wait until it starts.
Yeah, nobody can. Nobody freaking can, man. It's just ever since I've been starting to do like content creating for the Eagles, going like deep inside doing research and stuff, it's making me want to watch the Eagles even more. So I'm like, I just can't wait just for a preseason training camp. And yeah, it's just I can't wait for it, man. It's just gonna be so different, and with the fans coming back and everything. So
yeah, I'm gonna try to go to a couple games too. I'm trying to go to definitely I'm trying to go to all NFC games. I'm gonna try to go to, and I like to travel out, so I like to go to Maryland, to the Washington game, Dallas, of course Giants, and I want to go to Las Vegas. If I can do those, at least those 4, I'm good.
Damn, you're all the way out there. Like, one of my good friends, he's the host of my podcast, actually, Tyler. He lives in South Carolina. There's no Eagles fans there. So he's going to the Eagles versus Carolina game. He got tickets, he's going.
Nice.
So he can't wait for that as well. I mean, just football in general, I feel like we need it now more than ever, especially how the Sixers went out and how the Phillies are going right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just need something. We just need something. So
and actually, I just noticed he got Zach Williams as 27. Like, come on, you so disrespectful.
Yeah, I was saying that. I was saying that. Hold on, let me pull this up again. There was someone, Taysom Hill. I mean, what? He's gonna be a backup to Winston, bro. I
Yeah, I
just
know. Like I get it. He's exciting. He was exciting to play, but I mean to watch. But come on, we cut it out. This is my first time looking at this at this list. That's why I didn't understand why did everybody was all concerned. Then you got who's Kellen Mode or Mod
that's a
37.
backup to Cousins apparently.
Who?
That's a backup to Kirk Cousins and the Vikings.
All right, listen. Let's talk about something else because Sims he's out
Yeah,
there.
yeah. I'm just gonna get into that. And actually, this just came to my mind here. But we gotta talk about Zach Ertz, man. We do. Because what is going on here, he is so close. I've been hearing he's so close to get traded to the Bills.
That's
Like,
fine. Like, listen, if he get traded to the Bills, maybe we can get a corner. Well, I'm not so certain about their cornerbacks, and I don't know who's starting over there, but I do know they have what was the cornerback from oh man, what was the quarterback from the Washington Redskins? And uh
oh, I know what you're talking about. I
I
forget
know
his
he's
name.
I know he's over there. He was good over there, but I wouldn't suggest him coming to the Eagles though. But I'm just saying, as far as if we trade him, can we get a nice cornerback or can we get a linebacker from them at least? We
Yeah.
do that, and I'm fine with it. Zach Ertz wants to leave. If he wants to leave, he wants to leave. I mean, obviously, there's something going on. I mean, sometimes you gotta give respect where it's due. Like he's been with the team for so long, and obviously, he might see something that nobody else don't see, and he might be tired of it. Um, and like I said, he want more money, but at the same time, you didn't do what you did, what you were supposed to do last year. Um, so I mean, if he rolls out, he rolls out. I mean, best of luck to you. But I just know that once you leave, and then if we do well, I'm pretty sure you're going to be like, "Man, I should have never left." So again, if you leave, and if he gets the money that he wants, and if we get some conversations for it, like far as a linebacker or a cornerback, I'm all for it.
Honestly, I don't think we're getting very much. I just think we may even get a fifth pick or a fifth round, sixth round, or a seventh. Honestly, that's honestly what I see. We're getting from Earth because the thing that bothers me the most about him being on there is the negativity. People gotta see how the negativity. It's like a virus, dude. If he slips up, says one negative thing, someone else could catch that. Someone
Right.
else could catch that. And it'll be like in the locker room where we don't need negativity right now when we're rebuilding in a first ever 17 game season. So I'm like, that's the first thing on my mind. That's first. And second, the man doesn't even want to be here. I don't understand what's taking Howie Roseman so freaking long to just let him go and make the move. Is Howie Roseman stubborn, you think?
Of course. I mean, when it comes down to money or just in general. Again, so and that's another key word. We rebuilding. So maybe you never know. Zach Ertz might not want to be here because they're rebuilding. Bills is a good team. Like that's what they call themselves, the mafia. So their defense was well. They was real nice last year. The offense was nice. They was putting up points. I mean, they was hitting hard. So I mean, if it comes down to it, again, if he leaves, he leaves. But like if we get something good, but like you said, we might get a fifth or a sixth for him, and then as long as we get something good out of it, I mean, I just don't want no negativity. If you don't want to be here, hey, best of luck somewhere else. That's all. I mean, I'm not gonna give him no hard feelings. I mean, he's been here for so long, and I guess he just don't like the outcome of everybody leaving. And he's the last one here. I just don't like that. See me, as far as him being like he's a good tight end, but sometimes I don't like how he catch the ball. I don't like how like when he goes up and he like got Twitter legs, Twitter fingers, legs, and all that. So or what you call like ballerina legs, better yet. But if you want to leave, go ahead. I mean, just look at the outcome. Just don't think like, oh man, I should have never left because something good going to happen here. And again, we got Hurts, we got a new coaching system. Like, why not stay? But if you want more money, I understand. You got to do what you got to do if you want more money, and if you're not getting it here, I mean, best of luck. That's all.
Yeah. Now I was talking about this with my buddy Tyler earlier while I was at work. If he does go to the Bills, Zach Ertz, does that make them more of a Super Bowl contender?
Probably, yeah, because after what they did last year, I'm pretty sure they're gonna go hard. They're gonna put in see, when you do something on one team and then when you get to another team, you're not gonna do the same thing. And then they're gonna push you harder. I mean, he's older now. How old is he? Like 31, or is he in his 30s?
Yeah.
So if
Mm-hmm.
he's in his 30s and if he goes into another team, they're going to expect way more than what he did for the Eagles. At the end of the day, of course, they're going to say, yeah, we know that you did the winning touchdown and this, that, and the third, and you're not with Carson Wentz no more, this, that, and the third. Now you got Josh Allen. They're going to expect a lot from him. And from him, he better not get hurt over there. I tell you that much. So
Oh yeah.
that's another thing. He better hope and pray that he does not get hurt or something happens over there. So again, like I said, best of luck. Is he a Super Bowl contender team? I mean, yeah, because like I said, the team is not bad at all. So it's just we'll see what happens.
One of my good friends is a die-hard Bills fan. So whenever I went over to her house to watch the game, this when they sucked, and I'm like, I went over to her friend's house to watch the Bills get demolished. And I'm missing all these great football games, but now I'm like, I'm dying to watch the Bills game now. I'm like, ugh, why the tides have turned.
The
But,
only reason why I like to watch the Bills now is only because of that rap group called Griselda. I mean,
yeah,
I've been listening to them so much, and after since they made that rap song called "The Mafia," I mean, I be like, dang. I used to have a hat too. I like that how they got the blue hat with the red buffalo on it. Like
yeah,
I had
yeah,
that hat before. It was so hard to find that I don't even know where it's at no more. But it wasn't that I'm a Bills fan. I just like the design of the hat. But again,
yeah,
that's the only reason why I like the team. And like I said, it was playing good football at the time.
yeah, yeah. I remember she had me wear like this Bills the white one, which I'm like, it was like a small baseball cap, but I'm like, what the hell? It's not like they're a rival against the Eagles, right? If she was a Cowboys fan and she had me wear Cowboys shit, I'll be like, no, I'm out. No.
Now,
But
and I'm not gonna lie to you too. When I went to the Dallas game, I went to Wally World. I actually enjoyed myself. Like it was me and my wife went, and we're sitting in the stands, and like they didn't give us no hassle either. It was just that we was all like we was both sitting there full of Dallas fans. So I mean, it worked out, but we lost. But I mean, it was still good. What's good, Philly, Philly?
yeah, what's good, man? Congrats on the 2K. He just
Yeah,
hit
congrats.
2K
I seen
today.
that.
He
You was
just
like
hit
you
the
need
2.
28 subscribers, and instead of you getting 28, you got 30.
Whatever, more is better, and I would say.
Right.
So,
Congrats.
so it's so we got to talk about the competition here for the Eagles because the competition everywhere in the offensive line, defensive line, the wide receivers, running backs, the competition's insane. So I'm like, what's up, Jinx? And I'm like, what's your favorite competition for the Eagles right now?
Um. All right. So we got Burnett. So is Burnett going against Sweat? And if it is, I'm just hoping that. See, I like Burnett. I actually like Burnett. I like how his size is. I like how he move. He don't do so much, but this year I just know that he gotta do what he gotta do, and he plays what he getting 10 mil. So if you getting 10 mil for 1 year, I mean you definitely gotta go in there like a bulldog. So I think the competition, and because of what Sweat has done, especially in that Saints game, it's like he went from I don't know from 0 to 60, because at the same time it was like when I used to see him play, it was like, oh man, what? Why is this guy? Why did he look like that? Why is he playing like that? But for some reason, whoever coached him up or whatever he did, I mean, he just came out like skyrocket, like a star, shooting like a rocket, coming out of nowhere. So I see that competition, and I just know that Sweat. I mean, he gonna do his thing. He gonna definitely, kill the game. I can't wait to see the guy Williams that we had drafted
Oh
because
yeah,
like everybody kept saying he's short. He got short arms, but for some reason he remind me of a Warren Sapp or something. Like nobody, it's like nobody's not believing in him. So,
I
um,
miss Warren Sapp, dude. He was one of my favorite players.
right, that's what I'm saying. So it's like I just can't wait to see that. See what he's going to do. Who's another? Well, name me another competition.
Well, you got the wide receiver competition. You got the running backs. You got the offensive
Well,
line, defensive line, linebackers.
when you say wide receivers, I mean the only people that I could think of as far as competition is like who are we keeping? Are we going to keep Hightower or are we going to keep Watkins? And as of right now, I think Watkins might be the best selection other than Hightower because Hightower, I mean the way how they played him, it's like he just comes out, he do a fly, if he either catch the ball or he don't catch the ball. Watkins, he just look like he's more of the speedster and he can still um, get down, far as you want to fly, he can get down the field faster. And again, everybody just look at him as far as him making a touchdown in that Cardinals game. So that's what I got as far as with that competition.
Yeah. So for me, my favorite competition is actually the offensive line. Because you got Mailata, you got Dillard, you're gonna have Landon Dickerson, even though he's not even signed yet. You got like Kelsey and that. You just got the whole offensive line, and I think Mailata's gonna take that because he's younger, he's bigger, stronger, and faster. And I would definitely want that over than a guy who's injury prone and Andre Dillard. So for me, I really hope Mailata gets it. But if he doesn't, loses to Dillard, I'll be like, I mean, they're both gonna make it, obviously. But I mean, that's my favorite competition right there because it's like so underwhelming. People are talking about the wide receiver competition, with the Watkins and Hightower and Whiteside, and people are even talking about the running backs competition. You got Howard, you got Scott, you got like that running back competition is nasty. I can't wait for that as well. So, speaking of running backs, actually, who do you think is going to get cut from there? Because for me, it's who?
No. Oh man, I can't think of all these wide because there's so many wide receivers. As much as I love Howard, I believe Howard might get cut. Um,
Because I think it's Boston Scott.
I don't know. They might keep Boston Scott for some reason.
Why? Because they signed Kenny Gainwell. They reconstructed on Johnson's contract, and Jordan Howard is the best blocking running back we've got. Yeah, what's up, everybody? JC Eagles talk. What's good? We gotta do something. Hit me up in the DMs, man. But
Yeah, what's up, JC? I gotta
I
get with
think.
him too.
Oh yeah, he's a very intelligent Eagles guy. He's a Brooklyn Nets fan,
I
but
already
other than
know.
that,
I already know.
I'm just saying he's a great guy. I love working with him. So I think I'm going with Boston Scott on that. You say Howard?
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's so much competition to the point where I know they're going to keep Gainwell. That's already a given. They keeping Sanders. That's a given. And then what's the guy that we got from the Lions?
On Johnson.
I know they're going to keep him. So it's like everybody else is dead weight.
Isn't there another running back I'm forgetting? Like, there's
I'm for,
so many.
it's another running back that they had.
Killins?
What's his name?
Killins? Is that his last name? I
Yeah,
say Killins. Okay.
Killians. Yeah, him. He's going to get
Killians.
cut.
Okay.
He's going to
Yeah,
get cut
people.
too, and they signed him for a 2-year deal. But I don't believe they're going to keep him.
Yeah. I mean, he loved competition. We got it. So I really think Killins could Andre Killins, if that's his name. I still can't pronounce it. But he can make some noise. He really can make some noise out there.
He
So
can he can make noise, but I just don't think he's going to make noise for this team. I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't want to see him on the Giants, Cowboys, or the football team. I almost said the R word. But
I mean, again, when we first got him, and then once they put him in, see, it's all because it's all about resume, and it's all about what you did last year. And he didn't do so good last year. I mean, the only time he played was in the 49ers game, and he never could go around. He never could get around the roundabout, and it was, as far as him letting him run the ball. And we didn't have a good line as much too. I mean, even though we won, but we just played sloppy. But again, with all this running back competition, I don't see Killian even staying on this team.
Yeah, I mean, that's just insane. And I'm telling you, I just gotta say this right now. It's just this whole thing with what's that guy's name? The quarterback we just signed, Mullins, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm like, how many running backs we keeping? We gotta keep 5 or 6 at most, right? So we got Sanders, we got Kerryon Johnson, we got
Yeah, but
Johnson.
I don't know if you can keep that many running backs. I thought we can only at least keep at least 4, not 6. And if we do keep 6, 2 of them got to be on the
Kickoff, special teams.
no. What you call that when it's on the sideline?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I forget the name, but I know
Yeah,
what you're talking about.
because that's too many running backs. We only can keep like 4.
So for your final, who's your 4 running backs then? For me, it's Miles Sanders, Kerryon Johnson, Kenny Gainwell, and
Might be Boston Scott or
no,
maybe
what's that guy's name? Jordan
Howard.
Howard. Yeah.
But that's the thing, though. Like I said, if you keeping those 4 running backs, that's fine if you keep those 4 running backs. But that's like saying who's going to be standing there that long that's not even going to get playing time. If you understand what I'm saying, like, or you're not going to use Johnson not for no kick return or punt return, or you know what I'm saying, or unless if you do like because normally it's a 3-headed monster, hypothetically, and then on top of that we can't, like with Miles Sanders, from him getting hurt, and like you don't want to keep having him run the ball, like, and normally when you run the ball you always want to run the ball 25 to 30 times, but I just don't know if we can do all that, and I don't know what's the play scheme or what Sirianni's going to do.
It's just amazing how many times Doug Peterson ran the ball last year. And I was doing research for Miles Sanders. He ran more yards this past season than the years before. And I'm like, how? Peterson didn't even use him right. So he's going to run at least 1,000 yards this year. I
Yeah, of
just got the
course.
feeling.
But again, the line was messed up. The playbook was messed up. So again, this is why everything is brand new, and I'm pretty sure everybody. See, the thing about this now, we all got common sense.
Yeah. Like Ego Talk just said, I don't a coach would draft. I doubt a coach won't draft a running back to bench him like Gainwell. That's another thing too. Is like you signed this guy, which I feel like it's a steal at the pick we got him at, and I don't think he's gonna get cut or benched or anything.
Of course not. You know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of the running back number 25 that's on Kansas City Chiefs. I can't
Oh
think of
yeah,
it. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah.
And this is what I'm saying. It's like if you got Gainwell and then if you got Sanders, it's no way. And then if we got Howard and we got Johnson, it's like they all going to want the ball 25 to 30 times. So it's like, how do you even subtract or how do you feed the ball to all these running backs? It don't, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's mind-boggling to me.
It really is. That offense, just the offense in general, is going to be so fast. I think they're going to do a lot of no huddle, like just rush, and it's a perfect offense around Jalen Hurts. It just is. In my point, he was supposed to be a 3rd-round pick, but we got him in the 5th. Yeah, that's like when I heard that name, I'm like, what? How? I'm like, oh well. But
Oh,
then how
we were supposed to get Gainwell at 3rd.
he was supposed to be a 3rd-round pick, but we got him at 5. He fell to 2 rounds.
So again, if we have Gainwell, we need to feed him the ball. Or not, that's what I'm saying. We got all these running backs where these are the type of running backs that need to get the ball fed to them. They're not trying to sit on the sideline. These are not the type. I'm pretty sure that's why I'm saying there's so much competition that it'd be crazy to cut a Johnson. It's crazy to cut. I mean, I get Howard supposed to be the equivalent of Ezekiel Elliott for
Yeah.
real, for real. But and after them saying he got slower and this, that, and third, it's all about the way how you use. Like he was good with Doug Peterson. Doug Peterson they should have never let him go after that. When we had him the first time, we should never let him go. I mean, I guess he asked for more money, went to the Miami, and then he came back. I mean, what was the point of doing that? We should have kept him the first time. He was a great addition with Sanders. So, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. And I feel like that. Wait, hold on. What did I just click? You talking? Yeah. I just can't believe just the Howie Roseman offseason. I just want to take a minute here. I know I don't have this on the banner, but it just popped up. How would you grade his offseason? Because for me, with the draft pick alone of Devontae Smith, that's an A plus plus. Like I can go on with the pluses no matter what. But with the whole thing with the Zach Ertz and the whole cornerback 2 thing, and I'm like, yeah, that's falling for me. That's falling. And I gave him a B. I gave him a solid B for that.
I mean, at the I give a good grade. It's just again so much competition, and it's like we're good. We're right in every position except for this cornerback. As long as again, if we could get Nelson, now they only offering him $5 million. So how much is Nelson? That's the thing I should have done my research on. How much is Nelson getting now? Because he's a starter. He's been a starter, and now that if he's chilling and he's saying if you got some money, me personally, I would give him $8 million a year. If he
Yeah, I
was,
think he wanted that.
but if he's only getting, so it's like how much is he getting now? But if he can get five, if he can
3
bite off that,
years. It was 3 years, 25 mil. So
um,
25 divided
so
by
why would
3.
so
That's like 8
that's
mil.
no
8.5.
so he wouldn't come here for no $8 million. If you got 3 years for 25, like I wouldn't know. Like again, I think we're good in all positions. It's just that this cornerback position, and after who we got in round 4, what's his name? After we got him, it's like if we can work with him, hey, Lord willing. So that's why we just got. That's why I'm saying. That's why I just can't wait to see how everything gel together. But most
Yeah.
part, I say it's an A. I give you an A because again, we got Devontae Smith, we got a Heisman Trophy winner, and we have been seeing Jalen Hurts and them connect, and he's been connecting with the wide receivers pretty well. So, I mean, again, this is the reason why I said we're going to be able to make 30 plus points, and we're not in with having Jalen Hurts. His mindset, like his mental is different. He don't he don't argue. He don't get upset. He don't do all that stuff that what number 2 from the Colts was doing last year. So this is going to be very different and well organized. Again, like I said, offense will put up points. Defense, we have a strong front. We have okay linebackers. We have the secondary. I mean, as far as when we got the guy from the Vikings, and we have
Eric Wilson.
yeah, we got Darius Slay, but then again that cornerback, I just don't know. That on the other side, I just don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
if
Did
we
you
fix that,
see?
we be straight.
Yeah. Did you see Darius Slay's stream? Well, it wasn't his stream. It was Richard Sherman's stream. Them playing Warzone, sponsored by eBay. And
Yeah,
I made this video how Harris. That guy was Harris.
Harris. Yeah, Harris. Yep. Thanks, JC.
Yeah. So could he recruit now? Would you take Richard Sherman?
I don't
For
know.
me, I would not. But he is
Yeah, I
better than
wouldn't
all the
touch
guys
that
we
because
got.
it's like, I mean, he's there, but how much would he be asking for? And then it's like he's out of his prime now. I don't know if he can. I mean, I'm pretty sure he got 1 year left in him, but I'm not trying to hear all that rah-rah talk. Just come in and play football.
Yeah, I feel like we're in a rebuild, right? So I feel like it will take us sideways instead of going up. It will take us to the side a little bit with him, but he's injury prone, right? And just his name value alone would make our defense better or our secondary better. But it's just like I don't want the attitude. I don't want the drama. So if you were asking me him in the days in Seattle, I'll take that in a heartbeat.
Right.
I'll pay him max contract. But now it's like he's a vet. Arguably for me, a Hall of Famer. So that's like
Well,
that's
what about
exact.
the what's the cornerback that we was going to have when he came from? He was a second rounder, but he came from the Raiders. Do we still have him, or did he leave? Was his name like Obi? And it was
Oh, I think we still have him. Yeah,
we still have.
I
Maybe he could
think.
work out. If we maybe something can happen with him.
Yeah, I mean, who do you start at cornerback? Chiquette, you said?
No, hell no.
I thought you said Chiquette. My bad. But from
No, no,
who
no.
do you?
I'm saying it was a cornerback that came from the Raiders. He was a second round. He was a second round draft pick, and we brung him over. But I guess he's just gonna come for training camp and see what we can do. I just don't know if we waived him off. I'm saying if we still have him, maybe he can do something with our with the defense, as far as being
Yeah.
corner. I just can't think of
Yeah.
his name right now. My computer has shut down. His name was Obi something.
I know
His
exactly who you're talking about. But I'm looking at this depth chart right here, and the cornerback two that they have here, it's wait, where'd it go? Ah, Maddox to go next to him. Are you fine with that?
what's his name?
Avante Maddox, like he'll be the right.
I mean, I don't like
Darius
him at
Slay would be the second here. Then you
I
got
don't like him at
McPherson,
cornerback.
Kayvon Wallace.
I'm gonna
So
tell you, I don't like him at cornerback. I like him at safety because he do too much jumping around.
for safeties, we have Anthony Harris or Ronnie McLeod, who's going to be ready for game one. So, I mean, honestly, how do you like about Zach McPherson here? I don't think he should start right away, but I can see him starting down the line if we don't get a solid cornerback too.
That's what I'm saying. Him, yeah. I just don't know. I mean, seeing him in college, he was always like he was sticking like glue to the wide receivers. But I just don't know if he can do that same play in the NFL. If he can, I'm all for it. But I just don't know. I wouldn't know until I see something. What would happen in these preseason games?
Yeah. Now, there's this other corner my friend is highly on. He's on the Jets, or it was. Uh, damn, what's that cornerback's name? Damn. He's like so young, cheap. I'm gonna look up the. I forget. Come on. Oh, Brian Poole. I like him, but I don't think he fits the defensive scheme. We play zone, and he's
Well,
gonna play man,
what team
right?
he come from? He came from the Vikings too.
No, he's on the Jets right now.
Oh,
He's a
okay,
free
okay.
agent.
I mean, again, until I see until I see the preseason, the uh, the 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 practices and all that, I can go on from there. But I mean, anybody is possible right now. But as far as the rookies and all that, I just don't know.
You want Poole over Nelson? I mean, I don't think he'll fit well in the scheme. Sure, he's shorter. I mean, sure he's younger.
Wait a minute. Jenks said you want who over Nelson?
I think he wanted Brian Poole. But Poole's okay, but JC can make any DB better, and people in the free agents, and Poole's a free agent. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
What Poole? Where did he come from? The Indian from the
he's on the
Colts.
Jets.
Oh, he on the Jets. Oh, Poole. Okay.
Here's a guy who tore his ACL like halfway through the season.
And y'all want
Yeah,
to bring him
Brian
here
Poole,
after
yeah.
he done fix that?
From I don't know. Like we can't talk about this. We have no cap. Which is like
Right.
that's the
And we
biggest.
only got, I mean,
How much money do we have left in the cap exactly?
$5 million.
Total left?
Yeah, I mean, far and then I don't know. Once we get rid of Zach Ertz, maybe a little something. How much does Zach Ertz getting now a year?
Hold on, let me look it up.
Because
He
whatever
wanted
he's
like
getting a year, he wants more. So if he wants more, if we let him go, maybe we can give that to another corner.
alright. Why is my computer not loading here? Hold on.
And Poole, I mean, I get it. He's nice, but what's his name? Jerry Judy done demolished him in last year. I mean, it was oh man, he had them looking like deers out there or something.
Yeah. Here, hold on. Here we go. You son of a... There we go. So right now, Ertz is hold on. Ertz is scheduled to earn 8.25 million in 2021 on the final year of his deal, 42.5 million contract extension, and he signed with the Eagles in 2016. So
All right, so this is what I suggest. We trade him, we get whatever we get from him, and then we use that money that we was giving him, we give that to Nelson.
yep,
Or I mean, like I said, Poole. If y'all was to really have Brian Poole come in, I mean, he would have to. I just don't his gameplay. Like I said, if Jerry Judy done messed him up and leaving him and catching the ball on him like that, no, I'm cool.
back in September, the three-time Pro Bowler expressed frustration. Yep. So this whole frustration with Zach Ertz started back in September. That's almost a. It's almost a full year. Like
And that's why
Eagles
he's
after
upset.
negotiations for long term broke down the two sides far apart. I said this all along. I want to be here for the long run, he said at the time. So at the beginning, he wanted to be here for a long time. So I was like, what changed his mind? Just the money? Or he just doesn't want to be there in general?
Again, I think it's only because of Carson Wentz leaving, and he's not getting the money that he thinks he deserves. I guess I don't know.
Mm-hmm. No, 1.4 mil until we get rid of Ertz. We will have 8.5. Yeah.
Right. So if we get rid of him, then we can bring in Nelson and have him for that 1 year, and then we see what we can do. We get
Yeah.
him, then everything will be set.
Yeah. I mean, it all comes down to Howie Roseman and his stubbornness, like we talked about in a minute before. It's just so freaking sad.
I mean,
He's
the only thing
putting,
with Howie Roseman, what he's probably saying is, look, we got your cornerback, we got y'all Zach McPherson, so work with him and see what y'all can do, or work with all these other cornerbacks and see what y'all can do. So I get it. We already got, because the way how he looking at it, he's the manager. He looking at it as we already got product. What can y'all do with this product? Like, can y'all make these players better, or because at the same time, you don't want to keep throwing out so much money at, because again, this is a team and you want to keep enough money. Then whatever happens this year, like you said, we got 3 first-round draft picks for next year. We can go on from there. But and it's real dumb if we have Jalen Hurts, and if he do bad, so what? We need to still build off of him. I don't
mm-hmm.
understand why people saying if he don't do well this year, we need to get rid of him for what? Like that's what building is about. He's second round draft pick, so so I guess
Hmm.
that's another story for another time. But
Oh my God, I can go off on that because I agree with you on that. I even said it. Like, I don't understand with most Eagles fans. I get it. We want to win another Super Bowl. It's going to take a long time. My guess, 5, 6 years. That's
well,
my
no,
guess.
listen. Why do we say that? It's all about listen. As long as we don't make mistakes, anything is possible. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like we can go to the Super Bowl this year. Why not? We could prove everybody wrong. Why not?
You're
I mean,
right.
it's just all about coaching. It's all about time, and it's all about not making mistakes. We have a defense. We got the defensive line, and we got I mean, the linebackers is not. I can't wait to see Eric Wilson. Like that's my favorite linebacker with this team. Period. That was a great move, and I'm just glad that we have him. We can actually do something. It's just the corners. I mean, we got Darius Slay, and I'm sorry to say, but Darius Slay didn't do a lot last year. I mean, he didn't do well against certain receivers. Like again, he got trashed by Devontae Adams. He got trashed by what's the guy from Seattle Seahawks? He got trashed by him, and there's one more other guy that he got trashed by, but they was all main wide receivers that he couldn't contain. So again, I agree. 2023, right? I mean, it's all about being coached. It's the way about being coached, and I, I don't
Yeah.
know. I just don't understand why we keep saying 5, 6 years. I mean, it actually can be this year. I mean, it could be to the point where we could be better than number two from the Colts. We could be better than the Colts. We could be better than all that. You know what I'm saying? It's just we got the right coaching. It's all about the right coaching and what we do with it.
Right. Yeah. I agree 1000%. So, the last thing, who would your surprise cut be in the off season? Which one player would you be surprised that will be cut?
Be surprised or won't be surprised. I mean,
Or you'll be surprised. Like for me, I'll give you mine. It's Greg Ward, and if he was cut, because if he was cut, I'll be shocked because he's a reliable third down player. He reminds me of a Jason Avant. Like you trust him to get you those yards, you trust him to make the clutch plays. So that's my guy who I would be shocked if he was cut.
um, surprise. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if uh what's his name? Damian little what's the we just got finished talking about that's on the offensive line. Dillard.
Dillard, yeah,
Yeah, if he
that'll be
gets
your
cut,
surprise cut.
yeah. Of course Killians, he might get cut. Uh I believe that they're so I think they still trusting in JJ Arcega-Whiteside. They see something in him because I just know that they probably see, that's a red zone type of wide receiver type of guy. I know that he with in with Sirianni, as far as him being a wide receiver and a wide receiver coach and everything, I'm pretty sure he say I could turn him into something. So I believe he won't get cut. Um, who else? Hopefully, Avery was the linebacker. We was using him for a defensive end, but Gerald Avery. Hopefully, he don't get cut because I want to see him. They should never had him as defensive end. They should have always had him as an outside linebacker.
Yeah, yeah. And I still can't believe we signed Ryan Kerrigan. Like the guy was a thorn in our side for years, and then we got him. So I'm
Hopefully,
excited.
I hope he can still play like he could play because after seeing him, it's like he look like an old man for a minute. Like the way how I seen him working out on they had little bits and clips of him on Instagram, and I meant to record it, but he don't look so, you know what I'm saying, like how he used to look. But hopefully he got it together.
Right, right. Now I'm gonna compare this to like basketball, for example. Take the Celtics, right? In the beginning, they had Al Horford. He was like the quote unquote Embiid stopper, right?
Right.
we took him, right? And then he was complete and utter trash. But look what we did to the Boston Celtics in a way. Like they don't have a certified center. Robert Williams is there. He's called Al Horford is back. Like they don't have a certified center, and they got rid of Kemba Walker. Like like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So I mean, could that happen to Washington? Like, could we hurt them in a way that kills them in the long run with Ryan Kerrigan?
Only because I see Ryan Kerrigan getting into the yeah, I won't be surprised if Howard get cut too. But far as with Kerrigan, I know he's going to open up the they offense. I know he's going to get through there. He's going to get the quarterback and play smash mouth all day because it used to be his old team. But the only thing I like about the thing about Washington, they play well. The thing about what they did last year and with their coaching, they all play as a team. At the end of the day, like just like when we played them, we was winning, and then at the end of the they came together. So that's the only thing I can say about the Washington football team. They play as a team. Like they looked like they was nobodies. But they were still playing contact. They was playing consistent football, and they didn't play. They didn't have a lot of mistakes. So that's my take on it. But Ryan Kerrigan, he's definitely going to get in there. He's going to play a lot of smash mouth football. He's going to probably predict and say, you know what, their offense always do this, and because they still got Ron Rivera. I don't know if they still got the same offensive coordinator, but I'm pretty sure whatever that they did last year, he's going to probably say, well, this is what they did, this is what they do, and this is what they might do. So I'm just glad that we have him so he can put his emphasis on the defense or tell the defense, look, this is what they're going to do on this in this formation. They might do this, they might do that, and this is where we can get them or we can trap them here, and this is how we can get away with it. So I'm glad we got Ryan Kerrigan.
So am I. That was just a huge shocker. I mean, that's the biggest shock we're gonna get, other than Kyle Wilson or Eric Wilson. I'm sorry, but if we get Steven Nelson, that'll be the biggest shock, like the biggest signing we could possibly get.
Listen, like I said, if we get him, we straight. We're a balanced team now. We're a balanced team. Again, now don't get me wrong. Sometimes we might have a hidden jewel, like the cornerback Zach McPherson. If I'm saying McPherson, he could be a crown jewel. I mean, he could come in and he could be the best cornerback since Pants with Pockets. We just don't know that yet. So, I mean, time will tell.
Yep. Love our mindset, no set plays for defense or offense. We're going to shock some teams. Yeah, we are. We are. And the first test, Atlanta Falcons. And they've been talking a lot of shit. I don't know if you saw that before. Like, they were talking about a lot of shit. And even when the Sixers blew that 26-28 lead, game 5, I've been seeing it non-freaking stop. I'm like, just wait. I'm not going to say anything.
That's basketball. We talking football. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, because that was the same Atlanta fans that came at me for the Hawks were coming at me for the Falcons.
Right.
It's the same. Like, I can show you my DMs. They're like,
no, I get it. But again, that's basketball. This is football, and we totally different. When we talk again, we talking about Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is the type. He probably like, what can we do to save the team? And then we got Devontae Smith. I'm talking about the speed. His speed is unbearable. Like, and we just don't. And whatever cornerback is on him, and we talking about a guy that he's like a Marvin Harrison, So again, I just can't wait.
I can't either. All right. One last thing I was going to talk about, Mullins, right? There are some people in this Eagles content community, some of these content creators, who actually think Mullins is going to beat out Joe Flacco. And I'm like,
I believe it. You don't believe that?
No. No, not at all. Prediction on our records, I know we will bring up this a lot. I had them going 8-9. I had them going 9 wins out of 17. This is good.
I keep forgetting the name. I believe we're gonna win 10 games.
10? I respect that.
I guess maybe I'm saying it because I'm an Eagles fan, but I just see something in Hurts. I see something in Smith. It's like I feel like how when it's not like those one hitter quitters, but it's like say if we down by a touchdown, we're gonna go after. We're gonna throw it as far as with Smith, and Smith is going to catch it, and he's going to do some great things. So that's how I see it.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to end off this. You really think Brian Mullins can beat out Flacco? Because I don't see it. I really don't. I just see him being another arm for training camp.
No, I think the reason why I'm saying this is because Mullins, after seeing how his play is, I like how his play is. It's just that he got to be with the right team. And the only thing is, what he do wrong is he throw it on chance. And when he throws it on chance, it's like, well, this guy, a wide receiver catch it. It's an interception. He's faster than
Flacco.
Yeah, Flacco. I mean, Flacco, he's just too arrogant for me. I mean, I get he's 38 or he might be 39, 40, but just make your money. Sit there and sit there on the bench and just make your guaranteed money and relax. You don't need to prove nothing else. You already got your Super Bowl ring. You already been starting for other quarter. He's already been starting with other teams and didn't get them teams nowhere. So what are you trying to prove? You should retire.
Yep. I agree with everything you're just saying. But for me, it comes down to the experience and the knowledge. So the offense doesn't fit him, right? It doesn't fit him. We both can agree on that. But
wait. Far as who? The
Flacco.
Flacco?
Yeah.
Okay.
The offense we have now does not fit Joe Flacco. We can agree on that, right? We can agree on that. Yeah. So I still feel like with his knowledge and his knowledge of the game, he can still make it work. And you're going to be shocked when I tell you this. My dad thinks that Joe Flacco is going to play starting in week 6.
For what? You think what?
When Jalen Hurts, something happens. My dad thinks that Joe Flacco will play at sometime this season.
I don't want.
Don't
wish that. Don't wish that. Tell your pop, don't wish that. I don't want that.
He just no. What I meant was he doesn't want anyone injured. He's a freaking doctor. He doesn't want anyone freaking injured. He's just saying he just has this feeling with Joe Flacco. He loves the guy. So going live tomorrow morning. Yep. Okay. I'm going live on Let's Go Birds at 8:00. So I'll try to catch it. Yeah. Okay. So I feel like we're gonna end off that. Any last words, man? Before I close it off, I gotta get ready for work in the morning.
No, I got you. Yeah, same here. But listen, it's fly Eagles fly. Jalen Hurts is gonna prove something. We're gonna go 10 wins. I'm not going to be doing no more videos until the season starts, but I will be hopping on other people lives and start talking football. Once I catch y'all. But other than that, I mean, my Twitter is Mucci215. My Instagram is YBN_Mucci. And my YouTube is Mucci Robinson. Check all my videos out. I will be on another. Our show will continue because I am the second half with Pablo Gary. So me and him definitely gonna get back into things, and we're gonna always have a TV, always have our podcast on Sunday. So until then, I mean, like I said, I'll just be hopping with everybody else. Hopefully, I'll get to chop it up with JC when he have his questions going on.
Yeah. All right. It sounds good. You guys can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, add me on Snapchat. Links are in the description. Snapchat for all behind the YouTube scenes. And yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be on Let's Go Birds at 8:00. So we're going to collab, Mucci. You guys DM. I'll be there to see that. You guys talk about it in DMs. And yeah, MK out. Fly Eagles fly. Let's Go Birds.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
No problem, man. Glad to see you.